Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Castillo. I'm here to tell you about the two topics I chose for our speeches coming up. For the informative speech, I chose the vocation of being an educator within a quasi-military high school. The general purpose is to provide you with information on the career within a quasi-military school. The specific purpose is to provide you with an overview of the cadre job field, pay, as well as how one can use this field to honor God, specifically by using the fruits of the Spirit. My thesis statement for this speech is, have you ever wanted to impact the world? Well, let me tell you, that starts with today's youth. Our future is the youth. By being an educator within the quasi-military high school, one can enforce proper discipline while being a positive influence as well as a servant to the Lord. The two visual aids that I picked for this, or just help me support this, would be our work shirt. It has our logo, so Oregon Youth Challenge Program. But most importantly, it has our motto, the modeling for youth, and I find that very important. The second visual aid that I chose, hold on one moment, is this image of the fruit of the Spirit. I believe that within this within this job field, an individual may either illustrate one of these or even have all of these when working with the teenager themselves. I believe that you'll benefit from this speech or listening to this is because it'll provide you with information on education itself. That education doesn't just have to be in a classroom, it could be in a different environment, such as a quasi military high school where you have drill sergeants yelling at teenagers. However, they both have the same effect where they provide positive feedback to these children. The second topic that I chose for the persuasive speech is the topic on the lack of parental guidance. The general purpose is to persuade you how the lack of parental guidance can be very destructive in a teenager's life. The specific purpose is to persuade you how a mentor is the remedy for many of these problems that a teenager may face. My thesis for this speech is, many teenagers in today's society lack parental guidance, which has multiple negative effects on teenagers themselves as well as society. However, the use of a mentor can be a remedy for this issue. In a godly manner, it can provide accountability, compassion, encouragement, while introducing faith based truths. The visual aid that I chose for this, sorry, hold on a moment, is this image. I chose this because it just illustrates how sometimes a teenager may not have all the answers, and by having a mentor can help shine light on some of the answers in life. The reason why I chose this topic is because at work we are faced with many students that don't have parents that or their parents just weren't around because they were drinking or they actually had to work, and so they never grew up with guidance, and so they come into this program and they're very defiant, and I think it's very important to know how the lack of parental guidance can affect a teenager, especially when they're growing up and becoming an adult. Some of the values that I believe are within this field is that someone can be very compassionate or loving and just helping out a neighbor, helping out a youth, helping out a child, and keeping them away from like false teachers. I believe that this will benefit you guys because, once again, it will shine the light on the issue of lack of parental guidance. And that's something that I believe all teenagers need. Well, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.